You know the S23 is still better than the S24 even in 2025, so I think I'm gonna get that. Yeah, but the S24 has got like 7 years of software updates, right? Way more than S23 has left. And also a lot of AI features that can happen on device, so better privacy. What are you gonna do with those updates when Exynos can't even give a stable gaming experience? Compact phones are not meant for gaming. Well, that's just an excuse. Excuse me? The S24's got better battery life. I don't think so, dude. S23 wins. No, the S24 makes more sales in 2025. You shut up. No, you shut up. You shut up. You both shut up. Cause I've got a much better device than both of these. And what is that supposed to be? The S24FE. Seriously? Okay, I know past FE series devices weren't that great, but this one's different. That's what I said about my last girlfriend. It happens, bro. Shut up and listen. Now I know how the S23 or the S24 looks great in hand and gives you that premium feeling, but so does the S24FE. You've got almost the same solid metal frames on all, glass at the back. Yes, the S23 and the S24 offers better protection than the S24FE, but it isn't really bad either. And you've got basically the same design with IP68 water and dust protection, almost the same stereo speaker setup, and no headphone jack of course. Yes, when you flip this device around, you get to see those beautiful thick bezels as compared to the almost no bezels on the S23 or the S24. The bezels would bug you in the beginning, but soon you will forget about this as the display quality is on par as in the S23 or even the S24 with adequate brightness and good color tuning. Yes, the display is much bigger at 6.7 inch as compared to around 6 inch or 6.2 inch on the others, which some won't like, but this bigger size actually helps you solve two big issues on the S23 and especially on the S24. Yes, even though it seems like the S23 Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 has better stability or the S24's Exynos 2400 is better than the underclocked Exynos 2400E present on the S24FE, but the real life performance is basically the same and actually better sometimes on the S24FE because of two big reasons. Number one, as I already mentioned, that the S24FE has a bigger body, but that bigger body actually helps to dissipate heat much faster than the S23 or the S24 due to the compact size. And as those phones can't push the heat as quickly, the S23 and especially the S24 struggles more to keep up with the performance while maintaining the thermal balance as the S24FE does, which results in having almost the same performance or better performance sometimes, and obviously better cooling on the S24FE, which will be more prominent during the Indian summers. And due to these heat dissipation issues, the already small battery on the S23 and S24 feels even smaller due to an average battery life. Like even if you are a casual user, you can barely survive a day with one single charge on either of these, whereas on the S24FE it has a much bigger battery and also it doesn't have such heating issues as of now, so yeah, it results in a really long battery life as compared to the other two, which can almost last a full working day even with mid-heavy uses on one single charge. And yes, all of this can charge only at 25 watts max, and again no chargers in the box on either of these, and also the same port is a USB 3.2 Gen 1 port, so your fast data transfers is a no-brainer for either of these devices. And all of this comes with 8GB of RAM and either with 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage or 256GB of UFS 4.0 storage, with basically all the AI features you want. And yes, the S23 came almost 2 years ago with Android 13 and was supposed to get 4 more Android updates and 5 years of security, so now it has only 2 more Android updates and 3 more years of security, which isn't still bad but definitely lags behind the other two, which came with Android 14 and 7 years of update promise, which still have got another 6 years worth of upgrades. Even the longevity with an Exynos chip, especially with that small battery on the S24, will be a big question mark. And as for the cameras, to be honest, the output is mostly the same, be it in photos or in videos, as the hardware is around the same on all of these devices. Only the telephoto camera is an exception, where the S23 and the S24 uses a 10MP 3x telephoto lens, whereas the S24FE uses an 8MP 3x telephoto lens. So yeah, even though shots might look around the same in good lighting conditions, but might struggle in low light. The rest everything is around the same. Yes, if you are into camera switching, then the S23 and the S24 can do that in 4K 60fps, while the S24FE can do that at 4K 30fps. But overall, there's no such quality difference among these, even though you might find the S23 and the S24 to heat up much quicker while using cameras or video recording in summers as compared to the S24FE. And obviously you won't find as such network or connectivity issues in either of these. But most importantly, the pricing. The S23 currently sells at under 40,000 rupees, the S24 around 50 to 55,000 rupees, and the S24FE at 45,000 rupees for their 128GB variants. It's the same phone launched just like 3 months ago at 60,000 rupees and has already got a full 15,000 rupees price cut. And if you can wait till the BBD, then it will easily sell on 35 to 40,000 rupees, and the S23 will mostly be around 37,000 to 40,000 rupees price mark if there's any more stocks left by then, and the S24 will sell around 40,000 rupees by then. So if you were planning to get the S23 or the S24 during the BBD, then the S24FE will be a much better choice compared to these two. But if you can't wait for that long and want to buy a phone now, then either get the S23 or increase the budget to get the S24FE, especially in any big upcoming sales. I would personally wait till the BBD and get the S24FE under 40,000 rupees, or maybe increase my budget to get the S25 that comes with 256GB storage as base, which you might find around 55,000 rupees during the BBD sales. So stop arguing like these two guys and choose smartly. Watch these videos too, and as always, till the next one, this was Deep. See you guys.